Imagine standing beneath a calm, starlit night. Suddenly, the earth shatters. 19 massive explosions erupt, tossing debris, fire, and bodies high into the air. The noise is deafening, like 1,000 thunderclaps striking at once. The tremor is so powerful it's felt as far away as London. This is no natural disaster, this is war. And it's only the beginning. Stick around to discover the chilling aftermath of this earth-shaking moment that changed the battlefield forever. The story of Messines Ridge begins months earlier, far beneath the surface of the battlefield. Here, in the cold, damp darkness, teams of Allied miners worked tirelessly, digging a network of tunnels stretching nearly 6,000 feet. Their goal was unprecedented: to plant nearly 1 million pounds of explosives directly beneath the German front lines. Every shovelful of dirt brought them closer to their enemy, and closer to creating the most devastating explosion the world had ever seen. Life underground was suffocating. The tunnels were cramped, with miners enduring foul air, the constant threat of collapse, and the ever-present risk of discovery by German counterminers. Silence was essential. Even a stray sound could alert the enemy to their location. But the miners pressed on, driven by the promise of a decisive blow. Above ground, soldiers fought and died to maintain the illusion of normalcy, shielding the secret operation beneath their feet. By June 1917, the explosives were in place. 22 massive mines packed with aminol, a highly destructive chemical compound. The stage was set. But even now, the Allies faced a waiting game. Their tunnels monitored daily to ensure the charges remained undetected. Of the 22 mines, 3 were lost to German countermining, but the remaining 19 were primed for detonation. June 7th, 3:10 a.m. The order was given. For a split second, silence hung over the ridge, a calm before the storm. Then, the ground erupted in a series of cataclysmic blasts. The earth heaved violently, splitting apart as plumes of fire and smoke shot hundreds of feet into the air. The explosions were so powerful they destroyed entire German trenches, burying soldiers alive and annihilating entire units. The psychological impact was immediate. Survivors on both sides described the horror in vivid detail. German soldiers, many of whom were sleeping at the time, were thrown into chaos. The survivors staggered from their trenches, disoriented and unable to mount any resistance. Allied soldiers positioned nearby watched in awe as the ridge lit up like a fiery inferno, signaling the start of their advance. The craters left behind told their own story of destruction. The largest, the Lone Tree crater, stretched over 250 feet wide and 40 feet deep, a gaping wound in the earth that remains visible to this day. Other craters were so vast that entire battalions could march through them. These craters were not just scars on the land, but haunting reminders of the unprecedented scale of human ingenuity turned toward devastation. The Allied forces seized Messines Ridge within hours, marking a significant tactical victory. Yet, the aftermath revealed the true cost of the operation. Over 10,000 German soldiers were killed in an instant, and the battlefield was left unrecognizable. For the Allies, it was a moment of triumph, but also one that underscored the terrifying power of modern warfare. And here's a chilling detail to leave you with. Not all the mines detonated. 2 massive charges remain buried beneath the ridge to this day. Their locations are known, but their contents lie undisturbed, a dormant threat, waiting in silence beneath the peaceful Belgian countryside. Would you dare walk where the earth itself still hides its deadly secrets?